Here we go. Game one of the best of 7 American League Championship Series. Stephen Kwan ready to go. First pitch from Rodon is up and away, and off we go. On the ground, a hot one through for a base hit. David Fry is aboard, and the game's first hit comes with 1 out in the first. 2-2. Fry at first, and missed that one, trying to frame it. And it's going to be a pass ball. That time Wells trying to make that look better and whiffed it.
Well, that's the breaking ball that doesn't break. It's the backup slider, so you're waiting for it to break on that outside corner, and it never does, so he's late to getting to it.
It's not the skill of a catcher. You see that a lot these days. Catcher 3-2, and a swing and a miss. He got him. Rodon with a fastball for a strikeout to end the first. Now the Yankees coming up. Alex Cobb on the mound for Cleveland. He has gotten some generous calls. Chisholm letting Estabrook know about it. And that's a called strike 3. There's that comebacker again. That has been a big pitch. That was the pitch Cobb could not find in Detroit in game 3. He has got it early here, Ronnie, in game 1.
I think Jazz Chisholm feels like he didn't get one pitch that was a strike.
And then was hit on the hand late, never went on the IL. No problem there. Turns out around, a base hit. Anthony Rizzo, fractured fingers on a cold night, barrels it. And a 2-out single, the 3rd hit of the game for the Yankees. All of them have looked just like that.
Well, you can see here he was trying to run that on the outside corner and kind of pulled it over the middle, and good job by Rizzo. Going right back up the middle. Look, 130 points higher here at Yankee Stadium than on the road. Likes hitting there.
There's a line shot, right center, a base hit. Rizzo will turn and burn to third base. Verdugo stops at first. Back-to-back singles from the bottom of the order. Yankees get something cooking here in the second.
Well, 3-1 count here, guys. You saw it with Rizzo, 2-1, now 3-1 to Verdugo. When you're facing Cobb like that, if you get where you're in a nice hitter's count right there, you can really kind of nitpick what you want. And you said it, B.A., that's the 4th ball we've seen now, all 4 hits, kind of up the middle for the
Cobb with 2 on behind him. First one swung on, bouncing ball. Ramirez goes to second. Verdugo just runs through the bag, and Jimenez makes the play. Ramirez goes the short way to end the inning. The Yankees have stranded 4 in the first 2 innings. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but it works. Cobb deals a 2-1. Soto, a high drive, right center field. Wind beating it up, and it's going to defy the wind. A home run by Soto. Towering drive, piercing that wind coming in. Juan Soto puts the Yankees on the board in the 3rd inning. And his ownage of Alex Cobb continues.
9 for 13 now, 3 home runs off Alex Cobb. 2-1 sinker, try to run this one in on back over the middle part of the plate. 310 off the bat. You said it, 387 through the wind. Wow. There you go. It's a 2-1 count again. So you're in a hitter's count, and that ball, like you said, Ronnie, there was no sink. It just kind of slowly came back the middle part of the plate.
Total motion. Do it again, another payoff pitch. And Cobb misses. Good take by Judge. Alex Cobb giving up a home run and a walk to start this 3rd inning.
Throws certain pitches in his rehab routine. He said really he feels good heading into this game, and he's lucky to be able to have that, but at the same time it was keeping that arm strength up. So
Volpe tracks it, takes ball 4. And the bases are loaded. Decision time for Stephen Vogt. Yankees have not been great. Oh, that skips by Naylor, and this is going to bring in a run on a wild pitch. All 3 runners advance. Judge was off in a flash and scores the 2nd Yankees run here in the 3rd inning.
when you're a catcher and the count is 2-0, you expect the ball to be over the plate. And this one wasn't even close. So no chance really for Naylor. Ball skipped right before the plate. He tried to catch it with some leather, but it flipped away. And by that time, Judge, great dirt ball read.
Well, you'd like to see him block that. He just tried to pick it and missed it. Rizzo tracks another one in. It is ball 4 on 4 pitches. Into the fire.
So
Joey Cantillo. Bases are loaded once again. 2-0 Yankees. Space Camp presented by T-Mobile, America's largest 5G network.
Well, great job by Judge right there. When that ball hopped off that, he took off right away with a good secondary lead. And
he deals it, and it bounces by Naylor. Back to the screen it goes. Stanton is in. A wild pitch. Another one. It's 3-0 Yankees. All 3 runners advance. The second run scores on a wild pitch.
you know, if you're behind there as a catcher, whether you're on one knee, 2 knees, no knees, at some point when the ball is thrown in the dirt, you've got to shove your body.
2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. There's the changeup. Shaky outing to start for Cantillo, but he comes up with a strikeout. It's 3-0. Starts with a booming home run, defying the wind by Juan Soto. His first in the postseason in the pinstripes. And Cantillo walks Gleyber Torres. And a curveball missed. Runner on the move. Torres' throw is late. Bo Naylor fighting for his life back there right now. Cantillo very wild. Sure, the nerves are present heavily.
This is a breaking ball that didn't break. I think it was a curveball, just went over the head of Soto, and Naylor tried to get a glove on it. He did, and tried to make a play at second, but too late.
Third wild pitch already. Brought up to the big leagues this season. 9 games, 8 starts. Another one in the dirt. And on his way to third goes Gleyber Torres. Wild pitching him around the bases.
Let's take a look at this one here, though. I'm curious.
And he lays off, and a stare down, and a jog to first. Back-to-back walks here in the 4th inning. And Judge with a green light skies one to center field. Torres will tag. He should score easily. Throw comes into second base. Aaron Judge has an RBI, makes it 4-0 Yankees. 6 walks. Stanton, a high fly ball, right center. Noel with room. Wynn's got that one, and Stanton is out. 3 outs in the air. Pedro Avila calms the waters. Guardians down 4-0. Cleveland coming to bat. Carlos Rodon with 24 whiffs, most in a postseason game. Take that back to the 2008 season. And that ball is hit well. Rocchio sends it down the left field line. It is up and out. And Brian Rocchio continues his hot hitting. First postseason home run for Rocchio. He's got the Guardians on the board. Snaps 11 in a row by Rodon. And takes the trip around the bags. 4-1 now, Yankees.
Well, Rocchio known for his defense, but I'll tell you what, he's come alive this postseason. Good series against the Tigers in here. He gets a fastball a little bit in on the hands at 96, but turned on it. 103 off the bat.
Second year overall. Everyday shortstop. They were chanting his name at Progressive Field. 9th pitch of the at-bat. Rodon against Ramirez. And he stings one into left center field. Judge is on the run. He's got it. Aaron Judge fetches one in deep left center. Ramirez hit it to the biggest part of the ballpark, right on the barrel. but Judge runs it down. And Rodon, 6 strong innings. What a bounce back. Game 1 of the LCS has been able to hold the Yankees in check. And Judge into right field, a liner, and Schneemann is right there to make the catch. Oh, the ball will find you. Daniel Schneemann just getting his first activity here in the postseason. And he snares a line drive from Judge.
And let me tell you, as a right fielder, guys, this is tough. That ball is sinking hard. You just come in the game, right? Welcome to the playoffs. And
just picked it off the grass.
He did. Wow.
So much for settling in. 2-2 swung on and missed. Sabrowski wipes him out with a big slider. And he's got a couple of Ks now. He's retired all 3 batters. Oh, Stephen Vogt getting a lift from a couple of pitchers down deep in his bullpen. Total Motion presented by Progressive.
Only have 8 games in September and 3 now in the postseason.
And he goes, what a time to be able to do it, to pitch in the ALCS. I said, enjoy the moment. He said, oh, you betcha, I'm about to.
And Stanton drives one deep left center. He'll watch this one fly. A booming home run, Giancarlo Stanton. Five to 1 Yankees. Absolute scud missile off the bat of Stanton. Comes with 2 outs in the 7th inning. His 2nd postseason homer.
Guys, 13 home runs now in 32 postseason games. Aaron Boone today talking to us. We asked him, what does he do? And he said he's got a way to shut down the noise on the outside.
And Frenchie, this is as pure as it gets. Right off the barrel. Screaming. Center cut.
Cool.
That is vintage Giancarlo Stanton with the Guardians pitching staff calming the waters here. Stanton puts the Yankees up 5-1. Sabrowski comes back with a strikeout. His 3rd K, but he gives up a bomb off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. He's done it again. Postseason Stanton is real. 5-1 Yankees. 7 in the books in game 1. We go to the 8th. They feel extreme confidence. That's a base hit by Jimenez. Opposite field single. Jumping on the first pitch. Lefty on lefty single. Just his 2nd year in the big leagues. And he shoots one under the glove of Rizzo. On his way to 3rd goes Jimenez. And a snap throw. Hill is covering. And they're saying no.
Interference.
They're saying interference.
If
You're right.
Watch, what a great play, guys, here by Rocchio. He ran into the back of Hill. He wasn't going to go to 2nd, and Hill was standing on the bag, and Dan Isonia pointed out right away. Smart baseball play right here.
Rocchio just grabbed him as if he was trying to draw a charge, and it worked in his favor. Now the umpires come together. All 6 gather. That was Dan Isonia, the crew chief, who had the call.
Watch Isonia here, though. I don't know how you change this, because watch him point here in a minute. All right, so watch this. Hill's right here. Watch Rocchio right here. You see him point right there?
That's it.
It's interference.
That's right.
Yeah, it doesn't matter that he's standing there.
No.
After good eye, Frenchie.
Yeah.
So it was on this initial.
What a great job. You see how he went into him on purpose.
Because if he had run around him and the throw had come behind him, he would have been out with the tag by Hill.
And the reason the umpires come together here, not reviewable. And so let's see Isonia coming together with his mates. And yeah, we're going to send him to 2nd base. I mean, he made the right call.
That's right.
He called it right off the bat.
Initial.
Yeah.
It's obstruction on Tim Hill. Yeah, that's after the fact. It was really, so obviously that looks like an out, but that's not where the obstruction was called.
Right there.
Right here is the obstruction on Hill. And Isonia was all over it. Kwan, opposite field, base hit. Coming in, Jimenez. Rocchio will stop at 3rd. Stephen Kwan keeps it going. 12th hit in the postseason in 6 games. It's an RBI single. It is 5-2 now.
Well, guys, you talk about the dumbed-down approach, right? Just trying to see the ball deep. That's 3 little slap singles we've seen this inning. Good job. A kind of a lefty sidearm. Beautiful piece.
That's the same ball that Quan hit earlier in his last at-bat that turned into a 5-3 by Chisholm, but he wasn't playing back. He had to play in because of the runner at third.
0-2 the count. And Brennan strikes out. Changeup from Weaver. Big strikeout for Luke Weaver. Out number 2.
That grip and the spin. The ball works subtly down and away from Brennan. Good enough to swing at, not good enough to hit.
The 1-0. Ramirez rolls over it. Ground ball. Torres will make the play, and Luke Weaver stamps it out. A strikeout, a ground out, inning over. Guardians get 1. It's 5-2 Yankees. And he got him. Change of pace. Luke Weaver strikes him out on 3 pitches. 1 out here in the 9th.
Really the same game plan. The fastball in, up and in, and the changeup down and away by Weaver to left-handed hitters.
What a masterful 1, 2, 3 pitches. Change up, an aggressive hitter to start off. You said ran it in. And
He got him. Gassed him up. A strikeout for Weaver. Back-to-back Ks. After the opening walk, 2 men are out. Yankees are an out away from a Game 1 victory.
Sometimes when you throw your best changeup and they foul it off, it's telling you, begging you to go with a different pitch. 95 miles an hour up and in always works.
0-2 the count. And he got him. And that's the ball game. Luke Weaver slams the door on Cleveland. A 5-out save, 4 strikeouts, and the Yankees take 1 of this American League Championship Series.
36 multi-inning games for Weaver this year. And this year in the postseason, he's got 2 5-out saves, 1 4-out save, and 1 3-out save. What a game by Rodon as the starter today as well.
And for me, the Yankees offense. Maybe one of the only teams, guys, that could go 0 for 7 with runners in scoring position. Number 1 in home runs, number 1 in walks, and that's what won them the game tonight.
Guardians will be loaded for bear with their best relievers tomorrow. But they're down 0-1 in this best-of-7 series. Giancarlo Stanton keeps his hitting ways going. And Luke Weaver is a star. Yankees shaking hands. They win Game 1 of this ALCS.